Hello, learners, and welcome to your workshop for English 7. This workshop is about your final project called Rhythm and Flow. We're going to do a walkthrough so you know what to do and get it done quickly. So the first step is to go and look at the summit. Let's go to the SLP. Okay, so the last project, Rhythm and Flow, the project overview. What is it going to be all about? How do authors experiment with words and structure to add meaning to their writing, and how can we use poetry to tell our own stories? So what you're going to be doing here is writing your own poetry about yourself. There is a reading journal. I don't want you to have to do a whole lot here, except understand that what you're going to be reading about is called the crossover. It is a poetry about a kid's life. And we don't have the book, but you can find a lot about the crossover on YouTube. I have it right here. Watch this. There are a lot of YouTube videos about the crossover. There are PDFs about the crossover. It was in one of your wills. I can send you the link again if you ask for it so that you could read a little bit of it. I don't have the whole thing, but you get the idea of what the crossover is about. It's about writing poetry about a kid's life. But now it's going to be you writing about your life in poetic form. So the notebook is taking notes for yourself, brainstorming some ideas of what you could write about. Maybe it's about your pets. Maybe it's about a sport that you like, or an instrument that you play, or something about you. That's what you're writing your poetry about. There's going to be an outline, and if there's ever an outline, there's a concept map here, trying to get your ideas down. Again, that's a brainstorming thing, an analysis of the draft. We can't do any peer editing, but you might want to look especially at the checklist that's on the bottom of here of things that you might need, and poetic devices, if you ever see that. And I think that's in the very first thing in the reading journal. Poetic devices is very important to know. There's a little graphic organizer that has pictures of different types of things in poetry, and you'll see this more than once. What is imagery, allusion, simile, metaphor? This is a good thing to add into your poetry so that people get an idea of what you're talking about. So there it is. I had links to it in your week 30. There's the crossover, the trailer, and the first chapter of the crossover read aloud. If you go into week 30, you'll find the link to open that up. But again, it is on YouTube. So again, what are you going to do for your poem story? You're writing a poem about yourself, something about you. And so think about, brainstorm those ideas. What could you write a poem about? Write it about your animals. Write it about things that you like. Maybe you are a gamer and you could write a piece of poetry about that. That'll be your poem story. And let's see, let's view the rubric. What do you need to have in order to get a good score? It's going to have to be a narrative. That means talking. That means people talking to one another. So somewhere in your poem, you have to have characters that talk. But it also should be something that has a rhythm and a flow, like a rhyming story, like somebody who's writing rap. And the very last thing is the analysis of your poem. You have to see, do you have structure in your poem? Did you remember to add some figurative language? Did you communicate accurately? And did you have any evidence that would be things of those poetic devices? Imagery, personification, alliteration, metaphor, simile, onomatopoeia. Any of those things would be great to add into your poetry. And so you write a paragraph saying what you put in your poem. All right, guys, good luck with this and reach out if you need any help.